Okay, so here we're facing. Get ready with me. No, but well, we're facing Mega Knight, which is not a good deck, I think, because he's got lightning with this version. Yeah, with lightning is a very bad match because they can kill your troops, and besides that, every time they got the evil Mega Knight, there's nothing you can do about it. And even when they have only the normal Mega Knight, well, that's just not good either because they counter push. They take a bit of damage, or even no damage sometimes, and they place other troops besides the Mega Knight. Well, they got a big counter push. Here I went for a bowling that would defend both lanes to not spend too much elixir because if you see, I got some damage and still an up elixir because I was going to defend only with the bowling there. Um, the Warrior Ghost will get one hit, but doesn't doesn't matter, to be honest. And you just have to lightning every time you can, lightning the tower plus the Archer Queen, of course. That's the most important lignable troop. I have to use it on very bad around Rider because it got me some damage there. And there he went for a good lightning and I went for a bad Mater because he didn't push the Run Raider into the King Tower. I don't know if my placement was bad or it's because of the wave of the troops. Sometimes, if you notice, the NATO does not work properly when you have one, two, or more troops because it's like the wave. There are troops that are a bit more like heavy, than others. And well, if you have more than one troop, well, that's going to be heavy, yes or yes. It's going to be a heavy troop, and the NATO would not work properly. Would not like put the troops the way it should. So it's something you have to have in consideration when you're playing the NATO. For example, when you activate King Tower with the War Breakers, you have to place the NATO in a position where the first War Breaker dies, so that it can take the other one into a King Tower. Because if you try to do the King Tower activation of War Breakers and the Princess Tower is another troop like a miner, you will not be able to pull that because two War Breakers, the NATO cannot pull that. It doesn't have the proper force to do that. It has to be only one troop for the NATO to work properly. Even with picks, you can take all picks into the King Tower, but if you notice, when it's only one, it's so easy to move it. But when it's more than one, you have to place it well. It's way easier to fail the King Tower activation when it's more than one pick. So yeah, that's something that you have to take in mind. Also, if you didn't know, with champions, the NATO sometimes is weird as well. I don't know why. It doesn't work like a Valk or a Nine. I should make a video on NATO placement, all of that. I will make one soon to we went from saying how to win this match to talking about NATOs, but NATO is a very interesting card. You have to know the pro tips and all of that because if you dominate the NATO, well, that's really good. Here we're facing. Are you mad, bro? I don't know why, but I feel like I faced this guy before. Something with mad, like something crazy. Some people that puts that name that are you mad, bro? Stay mad, things like that. Maybe people use that to annoy people more. I don't know, but I feel like I faced this guy, even though his profile didn't have too much of beige. But I don't know. Well, about this match though, um, what can I say? It's not a nice thing to face. I mean, it's not the worst in the world either. Prefer to face this 1,000 times than locked by your, I don't know, your freeze or lightning, lava lightning, those types of decks. I prefer to face this one. But still, it's not like a free match, you know? Something that you have to play well to win. If you play well, you can win it, but they cannot play you as well with this deck. Especially now, it's a bit more no skill, I think, this kind of deck because of the Three Musketeers that are broken. Like, they are very, very strong, the Three Musketeers now. They are like knights and musketeers as well, so yeah, that's the only bad thing about it, sadly. Well, yeah, I think what you have to do is defend, cycle your evils, and once the double elixir hits, try to use the royal goals, or maybe go bowling in the bag or something, but they will expand the other lane when you do that. So have your royal goals evo or bowler evo in hand to defend and do a counter push with that. Go Egiant the bridge plus baby dragon and prepare your Nero because they will use the three musketeers in double elixir as well to kill your troops. So here we had to use the Nero. This Nero was kind so. Was not the worst, not the best either, but he defended well as well. I did a ton of damage though. But the musketeer on the other side, I played the barbarian battle a bit late, sadly for me. Um, yeah, he now had the Evo Piggies, which I forgot, I think. But yeah, I was going to use the lightning on that side to kill the three musketeers. He went. I don't know, sorry, he didn't play still. Okay, there is the Piggies, which they're a bit harder to defend since I didn't have the King Tower activator either. And well, he didn't have the Hunter on that side either, so my agent did a lot of damage. And with this position, I think it's good to just like defend because here I used the baby dragon, you know, and I was going to play the giant at the bridge. I didn't care to eat a bit of damage because only thing I had to do was NATO the three musketeer into me giant because he didn't even have the spirit, healer spirit, and well, that's a GG. Lightning block.